So you've got yourself a Canon mirrorless camera, maybe the R8, R7, or even the R6 Mark II. And now you're wondering, which RF lens should you actually buy? With so many options, from compact primes to pro-level zooms, choosing the right one can be overwhelming. But today, we're counting down the 9 best Canon RF lenses for 2025 that truly stand out. Whether you're into street photography, weddings, macro, or making cinematic videos, we've got the perfect pick for you. Stick around because our number one lens isn't just the most affordable, it might be the most useful lens you'll ever own. Let's jump right in. Number 9. Canon RF 16mm f2.8 STM. Best for vlogging and ultra-wide shots. Starting off strong, we've got the Canon RF 16mm f2.8 STM, a tiny little pancake lens that packs serious ultra-wide punch. If you're a vlogger, content creator, or someone who likes capturing dramatic, wide-angle landscapes or interiors, this one's your go-to. It's feather light and perfect for solo shooting, especially if you're using a gimbal or just want to keep your setup super compact. On the flip side, it doesn't have image stabilization or weather sealing, and you'll definitely notice some distortion in RAW files. But for under $300, it's hard to beat for size, simplicity, and sheer fun factor. Beginners, vloggers, and travel junkies, you'll love this one. Number 8. Canon RF 35mm f1.8 Macro ISM STM. Best for street photography. This little gem is like the multi-tool of street shooters. The Canon RF 35mm gives you that classic street perspective with a fast f1.8 aperture for low light and creamy background blur. But what makes it extra special is the built-in macro functionality and image stabilization. That's right, this isn't just great for walking around town, it's also perfect for snapping detailed close-ups of coffee cups, rings, or even bugs if that's your thing. It's compact, relatively inexpensive, and sharp as heck. The autofocus could be snappier when shooting macro, and there's no weather sealing, but if you want one lens for street, portraits, and the occasional close-up, it's hard to beat. Number 7. Sigma 17 to 40mm f1.8 DC-DN. Best third-party zoom for APS-C. Sigma really came through with this one. The 17 to 40mm f1.8 is a game changer for APS-C shooters using Canon R50, R7, or R10 bodies. Why? Because this is an f1.8 zoom lens, something you rarely see at this focal range. It's basically like having 3 prime lenses in one. Want to shoot wide? Done. Need to zoom in a little for portraits? Covered. And it's weather sealed, which is unheard of in this price range. Now, it's not stabilized, and it does rely on in-camera corrections for distortion, so if you shoot RAW, be prepared to do some editing. But still, this is a prime killer, and easily one of the best third-party RF SES lenses out right now. Number 6. Canon RF 24 to 70mm f2.8 LIS USM. Best for weddings and events. The legendary workhorse. This L-series lens is a must-have for wedding photographers, hybrid shooters, or really anyone who needs rock-solid performance in a variety of settings. The RF 24 to 70mm gives you a constant, fast aperture, fantastic image stabilization, and that signature Canon color and sharpness. It's weather-sealed, built like a tank, and performs brilliantly for both stills and video, especially with zero focus breathing. Downsides? It's big, it's heavy, and it's expensive. But if you're charging clients, this thing pays for itself. Professionals, this one's made for you. Number 5. RF 24 to 240mm f4 to 6.3 IS USM. Best travel zoom. You're going on a trip, and you don't want to carry a bag full of lenses. Enter the Canon RF 24 to 240mm. This is your one lens solution for everything from landscapes to wildlife. The 10x zoom range is bonkers, and surprisingly, it doesn't weigh a ton. You've got fast autofocus, built-in stabilization, and enough versatility to shoot everything from street scenes to distant subjects. Sure, it's not going to win awards for low-light performance, and yes, there's some compromise in image sharpness at the extremes, but for travel, it's the convenience king. Great for casual shooters or vacation photographers who want solid results without the bulk. Number 4, Canon RF 100mm f2.8 LIS USM, best macro lens. If you love photographing tiny things in enormous detail, the RF 100 macro is going to blow your mind. This beast offers 1.4 times magnification, more than life size, and a whopping 8 stops of image stabilization when paired with the camera body that supports IBIS. Autofocus is fast, quiet, and surprisingly reliable for macro work, which is a rare combo. It's pricey, no doubt, but you're not just getting a macro lens, you're getting a portrait lens and a video lens with almost no focus breathing. Oh, and there's even a special bokeh control ring that lets you play with soft focus effects. It's niche, but if you're into it, you'll be obsessed. Number 3, Laowa 15mm f2.0D, best for astrophotography. Laowa's 15mm f2 is the secret weapon of astro shooters. Why? It's wide, it's fast, and it's distortion-free. When you're photographing stars, the last thing you want is lens distortion or coma ruining your edges, and this lens delivers clean corners even wide open. No, it's not autofocus, and no, there's no weather sealing or EXIF data, but guess what? For night photography, manual focus is your friend anyway. If you shoot the Milky Way, star trails, or epic nightscapes, this is your lens. Number 2, Canon RF 15-30mm f4 to 6.3 IS STM, best budget video lens. Here's one for the content creators and bloggers on a budget. The RF 15-30mm gives you wide-angle flexibility and built-in stabilization at a price that won't crush your bank account. It's especially great for APS-C cameras, where it gives you a 24 to 48mm equivalent range, perfect for walk and talks, interviews, and tight indoor shots. The variable aperture means it's not ideal for low light or shallow depth of field work, but for the price, it's a steal. If you're upgrading from your kit lens or want a reliable wide-angle zoom for video, this is your jam. Number 1, RF 50mm f1.8 STM, best all-rounder and best value. Surprised? You shouldn't be. The RF 50mm, aka the Nifty 50, might be the best bang-for-buck lens Canon has ever made. It's small, stupidly affordable, and delivers beautiful images with that fast f1.8 aperture. Whether you shoot portraits, products, travel, street, you name it, this lens can handle it. No stabilization, no weather sealing, but it's $200 and can shoot in nearly any lighting condition. On an APS-C body, it becomes an 80mm portrait lens. On full frame, it's your do-everything daily driver. This is the lens every Canon shooter should own. No excuses. Before we wrap up, one quick bonus tip. Don't stress too much about specs. Most modern lenses are great. What matters more is what you shoot and how you like to shoot it. If you prefer primes, go small and fast. If you love flexibility, grab a zoom. And if you're on a budget, third-party and STM lenses are better than ever. All the lenses we talked about are linked in the video description and pinned comment, so if one caught your eye, you can check price, availability, and pick it up directly. If this video helped you decide on your next lens, hit that like button. It really helps the channel. Got a question or want help choosing between two lenses? Drop a comment. I reply to as many as I can. And if you're serious about leveling up your photography game, subscribe to Camera Search for weekly buyer's guides, tips, and camera gear breakdowns.